What is up, YouTube? It is the worst producer of all time, your boy HWFLOSS. I'm back with a vlog slash, I guess I'll work on a beat or something to show you guys. But I just got through watching the first two episodes of The Last Dance, the Michael Jordan documentary, and it's always cool to see your idols or the great ones, the behind the scenes footage. I'm looking around court team, don't mind me. But it's always weird seeing the behind the scenes. It's cool, weird, it's all these things. And you go back in those times that you lived through and all of that stuff, and you just remember how you felt and how many things are unwrapped that come to the light, and it's just crazy. I can only think about Jay-Z and like Rockefeller, the behind the scenes of those. Um, Def Jam with LL Cool J, Beastie Boys, Rick Rubin, and all of them, and some of the legends now like TDE and Kendrick Lamar. I can only imagine what they go through. So it's just crazy to see. I've always loved seeing studio footage of great songs and great artists and how they work, and just documentary. There's a good one on the Red Hot Chili Peppers. If you ever check that out, the one where they're in the house. I forgot if it was the Californication album or which one. It doesn't matter, but anyway, it's on YouTube and it's on. You can buy it or whatever. But that's a dope documentary as well, and yeah, it's inspiring. So, got me wanting to make some beats. Finally got something. I got everything set up, and I'm seeing a lot of beats get ruined because they don't have the proper setup. And what I mean by the setup is the arrangement. Like it leads up and then it just falls flat. So today we're going to talk about arrangement and beat structure. All right, how to get the listener's attention, how to add, how to remove little things. All right, so I'm going to come over to the screen record and check me out there. All right. Okay, so what is up? It is the worst producer of all time. Back at it again, and you're looking at my arrangement. I just made this beat. It's called Cali Memories. Dom Kennedy type beat, so it'll be up on YouTube later on today. But this video's first. And like we were talking about, just setting up everything. So we were talking about how we watched the Last Dance, the documentary about Michael Jordan and the 1998 Chicago Bulls, and they're setting everything up. All right, they have 10 episodes, so they can't just give you everything at the beginning. All right, you got to build it up, and they did a great job for the first two episodes, setting it up for us to wait a whole week to watch episode 3 and 4. All right, so that's what your beat has to be. Everything in your brand has to have some type of marketing to it, some type of setup leading to something to engage the fans. All right, so here's what the full beat sounds like. But if I gave you the whole beat up front, then it wouldn't be cool, right? So usually when I have beats under 100, I have it set up so I wanna bring in the instrument, the main instrument or the main chord progression. All right. Now on this one, I'm just not ready just to go right into it. So I will want to get a little bit more. So I can kind of start moving this over. Getting things set up. Alright, and then I'll even move the kick over, but I'm gonna take everything off. So all you hear is the kick at the end. Alright, then you flood everything on. Got the whole thing going, and then you can kind of take out the kick And what you can do is kind of do a little mini drop going into the first verse. So, and then on the first verse, I just want the chord progression and the 808 hidden. All right. Drop just adds a little tension, kind of like, oh, and then you go right into it. That's when the verse, when a rapper like a smooth rapper like Dom or Casey Veggies, they can, you want to let it breathe with no time. You don't need to overload everything. And this way you just kind of like mix and match how you want it to sound. So right now I might want to kick right here to come back in, and of course I want to alternate the snap and the clap. So you might want the clap right here, and then you highlight everything over, and then you got a snap right here. So let's see how that sounds. And usually in your setups, you want everything so it's 16 or 12 bars. Everything's quick nowadays. It used to be like 4-minute songs, an intro, a hook, a verse, a pre-chorus, a chorus, a bridge, a verse. It was so much back then. Everything's so quick nowadays. So nowadays you want to label it like usually have a 4-bar intro or 8-bar intro, depending on the mood. Then you're gonna have your hook come in, or you can do a 4-bar intro, then your hook. Then you're gonna have your 16 or 12-bar verse, then going back into the hook. Then you might have another verse, but this time it's kind of more. You might want to switch up the 808 and put the kick there this time instead of that. You just want to switch it up just slightly. All right. So intro into the hook, hook into the verse, verse back into the hook, and then maybe like a pre-chorus type of thing, then going back to the last verse. The last verse might be only 8 bars, but you just want to arrange it where it's building up to something, and it goes down and it goes back up. It's like a little roller coaster. You want to take your fans on a journey. All right. Alright, so there you have it. This is how you arrange your beat. Use this technique, use this template to set up your MP3s when you're sending off beat packs, so the artist knows the difference between he can already write his hook, he can already write his verse. Alright. They might tell you, if they decide to pick the beat, they might tell you, hey, we're gonna switch it around a little bit. Send the waves, send the stem files. They can do that on their own. But when you're sending out beats and you're just trying to get an impression from somebody, you kind of want some change ups to let them know, okay, so the artist instinctively knows, hey, this is the hook, this is the verse, this is where I need to do this at, and they'll play with it at the studio. And if they feeling it that much and they liking it that much, most likely they'll hit you up and say, hey, I need the stems so we can rearrange it. So anyways, that's how you arrange it. I'm Hollywood Floss, the worst producer of all time, so it might not be good to take my advice since I am the worst producer of all time. But if you're feeling it, subscribe, like the channel, turn the bell on for notifications. I usually post a beat every day or every other day, and I'm trying to get more into getting these videos out for y'all. So hopefully you'll like it. Hollywood Floss on Instagram and Twitter. Like, subscribe. Do that right now. Peace.